What is up, guys? Positive Philly here with another live stream. Haven't gone live on YouTube in a minute. This is going to be a pretty basic StreamYard stream. As you can see, I have the StreamYard logo up there. I've currently stopped my StreamYard subscription, but I'll probably reactivate at some point. Just, it's expensive, and that's how everything is right now. All right, well, whatever. Let's talk about Nick Sirianni and Philly sports. Or the Philadelphia Eagles, I should say, not Philly sports. The Eagles won yesterday, 20-16 against the Cleveland Browns. And I watched his press conference this afternoon, and I'm over this guy. A lot of Eagles fans are over this guy. We're calling for him to get fired. He's had success with this team over the past few years. Yes, he's been a successful coach, but his play calling is bad. I'm going to pull up his stats here. So Nick Sirianni is 34-17 through his first four seasons with the team. And he's been with us since 2021, so up to now. 2021, his first season, we went 9-8 and a wild card berth. He was the only first-year head coach to lead the team to a playoffs that season. In 2022, the Eagles had a 14-3 regular season record, earning them the NFC East Division Championship. So we won the NFC East that year. First round bye in the playoffs, and Sirianni led the Eagles to their fourth Super Bowl appearance in franchise history, which we obviously lost. Hold up, we got some people in the comments. Danny Briere, what's up? Daniel Briere, great win. Happy Monday. Great win. How about the Cowboys? Yeah, Cowboys lost. And his biggest accomplishments are the most victories by a head coach in their first 3 years with the team, the highest winning percentage by a head coach in franchise history, the youngest Eagles coach to reach the Super Bowl, one of the 4 NFL coaches to produce a 14-win campaign within their first 2 years. So we had success with him in his early stages of coaching this team. Second year, we went to the Super Bowl with that 14-3 record in 2022. But they lost. And I'm not going to sit here and I'm not going to look back on the 2022 season and tell you how we lost to the Chiefs, why we should have won the Super Bowl, whatever. We know, like, it is what it is at that point. But we're now at the point 2024, and this dude's play calling sucks. He's made comparisons by, saying, "Oh, we're blooming. The flowers are blooming." Like, I don't need stupid comparisons, dude. I don't need stupid exaggerations or any of that shit. Batman, flowers, like, no. Coach my football team and win me games and make good plays. I mean, yeah, we're winning games, but he's not making good plays at all. And you got to take the points. Take the points. Jake Elliott is a good kicker in the National Football League. I mean, he's a Super Bowl champion. Does a kicker win you championships? God, no. But they get you field goals and they get you extra points, and you can't go for it on 4th and 1 with the tush push. I mean, I can do the tush push with my grandmothers. Literally. You can't always go for it on 4th and 1, 4th and goal. Like, tush push, tush push, tush push. It ain't always going to work. I mean, shit, it does majority of the time, but that's not the point. We can't keep doing tush push. If you're at the 35-yard line and it's 4th and goal, kick the field goal. This team decides to go for it. I can't enjoy watching this Eagles team win because of his play calling. Did I actually have fun watching the Eagles game yesterday? No. I mean, yeah, I had gone to the bar, had some beers, had some food, had a good time with people at the bar, all Eagles fans, my favorite bar that I went to. But They're stressful. We were tied at halftime, 10-10, against the Cleveland Browns and Deshaun Watson. How are you tied against the Cleveland Browns with 10 points at halftime? And not to mention, we're through 6 weeks of the season, and we still haven't scored points in the first quarter. And that's right. This team has never scored a point in the first quarter this season. 15 minutes of football, 5 weeks. We've had the bye. And we're not scoring points in the first quarter. Come on, National Football League team. And we can't score points in the first quarter. What a joke. I don't know. If I was Jeffrey Lurie, and you know what Sirianni said today? He's like, me and Mr. Lurie talk after every win, talk every day. I haven't talked to him yet today, but, obviously talk. He hasn't talked to you about being fired yet, about your ass getting out of city, packing your bags, and leaving this team. Because Bill Belichick was in Philadelphia not that long ago. And a lot of Eagles fans were speculating that he was here for a job interview with Mr. Lurie and Mr. Roseman. I don't know if that was the case. But that's what Eagles fans are saying. And I don't want Nick Sirianni to be fired and us bring in Bill Belichick. Probably like, what? Yeah, I don't. Because Bill Belichick isn't just going to come in, coach this team, win us the Super Bowl this year, win us the Super Bowl the next year, win us the Super Bowl the year after that. No. Jalen Hurts is not Tom Brady. Bill Belichick is not coaching a Tom Brady-style quarterback. So any Eagles fans who want Nick Sirianni to be fired and want Bill Belichick because they think he's going to come in here and have immediate success with this team and win us the Super Bowl, it's not going to be the case. It's not going to be the case at all. I don't see that in him. I don't see that in him for coaching that team. That would be the only reason they brought him in, because they think he's a successful head coach with Tom Brady and won 6 Super Bowls with Tom Brady. And don't hire him, because I don't see it happening with Jalen Hurts. I don't see it happening with this team. You know who I want as our head coach? I don't want Nick Sirianni anymore. I don't want Bill Belichick. I don't want Kellen Moore. I don't want Vic Fangio. You know who I want? Guy by the name of Ben Johnson. Ben Johnson. Look him up. If you don't know about him, look him up. Research him. And he is. He's the Lions offensive coordinator. Currently coaching under Dan Campbell. Dude has an amazing coaching style. Look at the success the Lions are having. They had a 47-9 win over the Dallas Cowboys yesterday. What's up, awesomeness? I'm over on YouTube. Come on over to my YouTube channel. We're currently live on YouTube over here, live on Instagram over here on my phone. But anybody on Instagram, come on over to the YouTube. He's the offensive coordinator for the Lions, coaching under Dan Campbell. And that dude has had a lot of success with the Lions over there. They've had winning records year after year. Went to the NFC Championship last year. Did they fall short? Yeah. Should they have won that game? Yes. But they're a Super Bowl team. They're a Super Bowl team. At this point in the season, through the first 6 weeks of the season, they are a Super Bowl team. Do I look at the Eagles right now and think they are a Super Bowl team? No, I don't. Why? Nick Sirianni is probably holding them back. And I've had mixed feelings about the guy. I've liked him. I've been skeptical of him. But you can't call plays the way you do and have a job the next week. The Jets have already fired their head coach, Robert Saleh, after a few seasons. The Eagles need to take notes from the Jets and be doing the same thing. It's week after week. I'm not enjoying watching my team win football games because of the way we call these plays. It is stressful. Every minute, every second, every drive, every play. It is stressful watching this team play football. Next week, we have the Cowboys. Or not the Cowboys, the Giants up in MetLife. I expect Saquon Barkley to go off that game, but I don't know if he will. I'm going to the Dallas Cowboys game at AT&T Stadium this year, Week 10, November 10th. I think this team can be 6-2 at that point. I think the Cowboys could be 3-5 at that point. The Eagles have not won a game at AT&T Stadium in Dallas since 2017. I was a freshman in high school. I'm 22 years old now. So we need to wake up. Hey, we're past the bye. The bye already happened. There ain't no taking a break now. But Jeffrey Lurie, Howie Roseman, they need to sit down and talk with Nick Sirianni and find out what's going on and why he's not going for it. I mean, like, apparently Kellen Moore has been calling the plays, which I think we knew. Like, Eagles fans were telling me Nick Sirianni was not even calling the plays, but he has a part. He's still the head coach. So he has a part in it, but still. Nick Sirianni needs to go. I think Kellen Moore needs to be fired. I mean, I don't know who to bring in as an offense coordinator, but I don't want Ben Johnson as an offense coordinator because I want him to be the head coach. I want him to be the one calling the plays if he comes here. But, yeah. I'm nervous for every game remaining this season. We're playing the Jacksonville Jaguars in 2 weeks, Sunday Night Football. 3 weeks. They're 1-5. Doug Peterson is 1-5, and that man still has a job. His job is on the line. I don't know if it's him or Trevor Lawrence, but I think it's his offensive coordinator too. That dude's not good. So don't bring him to Philly. Shit, he'll probably come to Philly. But it all falls back on Jalen Hurts too. He has a part of it too. Because the Eagles and Jalen Hurts, I don't see an elite quarterback. I don't see Patrick Mahomes and Jalen Hurts. I've never seen Tom Brady and Jalen Hurts. Has he been to a Super Bowl? Yes, but a lot of quarterbacks have been to a Super Bowl and they lost their first Super Bowl. Do I think Jalen Hurts can get to another Super Bowl with this team? Yes, not under Nick Sirianni, not under Kellen Moore, but he can. And I'm tired of having offensive coordinators who can't call plays. We had Brian Johnson, where we had Shane Schleichen. I'm not saying he was bad. He got a head coaching job with the Colts, but he wasn't still the best. Shane Schleichen, Brian Johnson, Kellen Moore, they've all been bad. I want somebody who can work well with Jalen Hurts, who can, help this team win a Super Bowl. I want another Super Bowl in Philadelphia. I mean, I do. Soon. Within the next 3 seasons. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I don't know. It's hard watching this team. It is. I get so frustrated week after week. But I want to know your guys' comments. If you guys are watching this live, give me some comments right now. Let me know what you guys think. Also on replay, let me know, do you think Eagles head coach Nick Sirianni should be fired? A lot of Eagles fans do. And who do we bring in? An intern right now, but I want Ben Johnson in Philadelphia at the end of the season. Until then, guys, make sure you guys like, subscribe, turn on post notifications. Always remember to be proud, positive, and passionate about your Philadelphia sports teams and about your sports teams in general. Other than that, make sure you guys like, subscribe, and turn on post notifications. I'm Positive Philly, and I will see you guys next time.